A writer without a reader is a man who claps with one hand. Without a writer, I don't exist as a writer until you read the book. Is the Berkeley tree falling in the woods? Does it make a sound if nobody hears it? No. If I write a book and nobody reads it, I'm sorry, you do not exist as a writer. Writing is about communication. From the beginning of time, since we could scratch on cave walls, you didn't do it for yourself. You did it so you can communicate with other people. Some ideas seem absolutely idiotic. The younger folks in the room won't know this, but some of you who are more my age or older, remember the TV show Hogan's Heroes? I always use that as an example because I always picture a bunch of TV execs sitting around going, where should we put this situation comedy that'll be laughs galore? And one of them goes, you know, it'd be really funny? A Nazi prisoner of war camp. Wouldn't that be a hilarious setting, Bob? Yeah, it's a great idea, Jim. It's the dumbest idea I've ever heard in my entire life. And yet the idea works. If you learn nothing else from this talk, like you're really learning something, if you hear no other piece of writing advice, this is the greatest piece of writing advice I've ever heard. And it comes from the great Elmore Leonard. And he says, I try to cut out all the parts you'd normally skip. Isn't that brilliant? And I write like that. I do. In every paragraph, every page, every sentence, every word, I ask myself, is this compelling? Is this gripping? Is this moving the story forward? And if it's not, I got to find a way to change it. And Voltaire says, don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. In other words, don't freeze up because you think every word has to be perfect. Just write it. Don't worry about if it's any good. You have to turn off on the first draft that self-editor. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. A good crime mystery novel, a good any novel, should really be like a camera coming into focus. And first you see sort of long, dark hair, and you think, oh, it's Cindy Crawford. And then you see the nose is kind of funny, and you think, ooh, maybe it's Cher. And on the final turn, you see it's Howard Stern. And you should have known it was Howard Stern right from the beginning. That's what a good novel should do. It should come up behind you and whack you in the back of the head.
Is there any person here who's over the age of 30 who doesn't believe man plans, God laughs? I mean, is your life exactly as you planned it out to be, or even close? I tell the college students that I'm meeting here, trust me, dudes, you got no idea. You don't. And that's okay. A lot of times it turns out a lot better than you think. You know, a lot of times it turns out a lot better than you think. So man plans, God laughs. Thank you all very, very much. Thanks.